advantages in certain areas. They're just the different techniques have different advantages in different types of climbing. The way the tree's set up structurally, how weak it is, if there's noticeable cracks, things like that.
All different techniques do one thing. Million different
That's what I got started. But then when you push the other way, yeah, those teeth dig in and it locks. And the same thing is right here. It's got a little gate.
Does it wreck the road?
No, it doesn't really dig into it. No, there's some that are a little different, the way they grab. But yeah, so.
And your bungee cord supports your weight.
There's this actually, when I'm stepping on it, actually there's no weight on my body in this section because it's here to here. Because this is biting onto the rope, so there's only actually pressure from here to here. This is not life supporting. This is only a progression piece, right? You wouldn't have to have this if you wanted to reach down and progress it yourself. So right now, again, like I'm saying, I'm just loading because it takes getting tail weight to, well, to get this to activate through under its own weight. Otherwise, you have to hand feed it a few times. So see, I just
Getting your workout.
yeah, it's nice though because his system you have to use your arms a lot more, which are weaker than your thighs. So my system, you can use your thighs, your big powerhouses, to just walk. So you're not really using your arms, you just use your arms to stabilize. And then you gotta be able to. Normally it'll just happen, but hang on. See how you can kick out? So that's what that girl needed to learn. But this one you have to do by hand, unfortunately. But this one can lock open, where my foot one can't actually lock open. It always wants to close. But then, so to come down, it's actually this small little rope here that's holding me. And I've got friction going into this hitchhiker unit, but I'm just, when I touch the top of this coil and I give it a little bit of downward pressure, it starts to open the system up and it lets it go. So
where's your brake?
I just, yeah, see, like, watch my fingers here.
Oh. And then when he lets go, it goes up because it's a natural. Pulling up.
My name is Ian Yocums, and we're here at the Poly Hill Arboretum, and we're doing a tree climbing demonstration today for Arbor Day.
It's wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for coming.
It was fun to watch you.
I'm glad you had a good time.
My name is Ben Medeiros. Again, we're here at Poly Hill Arboretum. So today we planted a ginkgo tree, and we gave away a bunch of little ginkgo trees as well. And we also did a tree climbing demonstration using single rope technique and double rope technique. And I hope you guys learned something today.
Of course.
Thank
we
you.
learn every day.
Good.
Thank you so much.
That's what it's all about up here. That's part of our mission is education.
Would you like to show to me and show to us where did you plant some trees?
Today we did a tree planting demonstration with this ginkgo biloba. This specific cultivar is autumn gold, and this specific tree was a graft. They grafted it to a straight species, ginkgo biloba, and if you look closely down at the bottom here, you can see actually where it was grafted, and we removed the suckers earlier from the original rootstock. Whenever you plant a tree, you want to make sure you find the root flare of the tree, and that's the depth you want to plant it at. Oftentimes people plant trees too low and they'll sit there for a couple years and then eventually they'll rot out and die. So if you look around in the forest and if you look around properly planted trees, you'll see the root flare is at the ground level. So we made a little tree ring around it. We used our composted bark mulch that we make here on site, and we turn it over. We monitor the temperature and turn it throughout the year. So And we also use our own. We also make our own compost and recycle all our topsoil. So, you know, a lot of times people make the mistake, or not the mistake, but it's kind of a cultural practice to get all your leaves cleaned up every year, and then you put mulch down. Whereas you can take your leaves, put them in a compost pile, you know, grind them up or don't grind them, and turn them a couple times a year, and then respread those leaves. And that's, you know, keeping the carbon on site. You don't have to pay for extra mulch, and it's just a more environmentally sensitive thing to do. So that's one thing we try to do up here, is make environmentally conscious decisions, and then educate people about those decisions. And you know, we have, so today's event was, you know, our Arbor Day event, which we do every year, but we have, if you look on our website, polyhillarboretum.org, there's a schedule of events we have throughout the year. We have amazing guest lecturers come often. We have staff-led tours bi-weekly after Memorial Day here. We have a plant sale that starts Memorial Day. We're very busy around here, and we love when people come and are interested and want to learn more about
I know,
the
heaven
Arboretum.
is over here.
Heaven.
They said there is no heaven.
That's true, huh?
Heaven's
I'm
over
very
here.
lucky to be able to work here. I've been here a little over a year working here, but I was born on the island, and I've been coming here since I was a teenager.
That's wonderful, man.
Yeah, and I did landscape construction for most of my professional career, and it didn't occur to me actually to be able to work in public horticulture, and I didn't realize, you know, that this is really what I wanted to do, is be here and teaching people, and people who will come up here, are interested in, you know, what we do here, and that's special. And we also have a lot of school programs with kindergarten through 8th grade right now, with all the elementary schools on the island. And we're also building a new educational building, which will also house our herbarium specimens. And it's just almost done. It'll be done in June, and then we should be able to, you know, serve the high school students as well. So we're pretty excited about that.
We're very lucky to have you guys here.
Yes, and come up anytime. We're open sunrises, sunset, 365 days a week, a year, 7 days a week. It was good, nice meeting you, and I hope to see you up here.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.
Being also, and bring this good for us. We
Yeah.
need this.
Yes.
And I hope people get inspired and plant a tree.
Yes, that's right. That's what's important, to take care of your community and to take care of your environment. You can make a big difference.
When man planted a tree, he became part of this planet.
That's right.
And
That's right.
we need this planet full of it.
Yep. So you care about your environment and you care about your fellow humans, and that's all you got to do. It's not as simple as that. It's not much more. It's not much more to this whole life thing.
That's right. That's the positive message, especially for kids.
Yes. Be good to people and be good to the earth, and that's all you got to do.
Thank you.
Good. Happy Arbor Day.